Hey everyone, it's Lisa again with a week ahead reading, this time for our beautiful Scorpios. Scorpios, it is your week ahead reading. Now guys, remember this is a general, so it may not resonate, so check your sun, moon and rising signs. Also, if you could please find it in your heart to like, subscribe and share my channel, I would super appreciate it. Thanks guys. Okay, so jumping into the energy of the week ahead. So I feel like this is one of those weeks where fated experience might come to the forefront. There might be things happening that are coming to you because fate has decided that they're yours. Now, I do feel like there is a new beginning this week, particularly with finances. I do see that there are things getting better in your financial fields. Also this week, I feel like there is a knowing of the way that you're feeling about things, a true knowing of self. And it's through this inner exploration that you are now opening up to this newness within yourself. It's like you're going through a rebirth, Scorpio. Wow, Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. You guys have a great week ahead. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that for those of you who are looking for a love relationship this week, there could be communication from someone that you're interested in a romantic context. One thing I will say to you though is make sure that you're taking it slowly, because I do feel like whoever this is that's reaching out to you in a romantic context could potentially be in a little bit of a darker vibration right now. What I mean by that is just that they've got their own issues that they're dealing with currently, and so when they're going into relationship, they may bring those problems with them. So proceed with caution, but don't ignore any opportunity that's in the field. The universe is encouraging you to explore and to play, but not to get your heart set on any particular outcome, because I do feel like there's more than one opportunity romantically coming into your field, you guys. So just know that for those of you who are already in a relationship, this week is great for your relationship. I do feel like there could be a little bit of tension at the end of the week just because your partner may be being stubborn about a financial issue. But if that is the case, it will pass very quickly, and I do feel like they will come around to your way of thinking in the end, because you are going into a new financial beginning and a new financial cycle. And I do feel like this is potentially a really big financial cycle. So I do see that you have enough finances to do what you need to do this week, potentially even a little bit more, but I would advise you to make sure that you are planning for the future, because whatever is coming in could change your circumstance quite significantly. What I mean by that is that all of you who are single, if you do get into a relationship this week, it's going to change everything. I mean, when you're a single person and you're on a single income, you're limited to what you can invest in because of the amount of money that you have. When there's two of you going in together, it changes things dramatically, and therefore you need to have a open mindset when it comes to financial plans for the future if you are moving into a relationship. Because I do feel like if you are moving into a relationship, it's a very good relationship that you're moving into. A lot of financial fortune this week as well, so it could be a good week to put in a lotto ticket, guys. You probably won't win, but it's it's putting out to the energy of the universe that you're receiving. So I would say this week it's also a really important time to pay attention to what's going on inside of you, because when we are being bedazzled by the external field with presents coming in and new love relationships happening and sexual energy in the field and the quick way in which everything is manifesting for us, we can forget to check in with that inner self that has that inner knowing of what direction you're genuinely headed in long term. I would also say this week at work, there is an older woman in the field who is going to help you potentially step into a new direction with your career this week. A long-term financial plan and goal is set in your career this week. What do you desire? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So sometimes after we've been through a bit of a challenging time, we can fall into the habit of not realizing just how positive things are around us. Like, look at all of these amazing cards. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. These are all really fortuitous cards. The Fool is also very fortuitous when it comes to moving forward and new beginnings. And because there's two aces and the Fool, I'm saying to you very slowly, seeds of newness are being born in your reality, and it takes time for them to flower and to grow. So just know that you may only get peaks of things this week, little ideas coming to you, meeting someone new romantically, or having someone at work step up and say to you, I've got this new direction that I want you to head in, but it's going to take some time, some effort, and some study. So I would say to you this week, make sure that you're paying attention to the new things coming into your field, because a lot of them will be big new beginnings that are going to manifest over time. And it's super important at this time that you put in your order to the universe. Let them know what it is that you want coming up in your reality, because you are seeding yourself right now, which means that whatever you put into the field mentally will come back to you physically in the form of the fruit of life. So I really think this week, guys, is a light worker week for you, because when we're in our highest power, when we're shining our light brightly, when we are putting out to the universe all of this positivity and light, what eventually happens is that it reflects back to us threefold. And so it's because of your vibrational frequency that you've now broken through into this new beginnings that I'm seeing coming through. So I want to say to you guys, make sure that you enjoy those new beginnings. Ooh, romance. What was I just saying about a potential romantic partner coming in for you guys? New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So the fact that you've got Chantel here with the Ace of Cups lets me know that there is a significant new beginning coming through in your relationships and love life. The caution that's coming through, though, is because the Devil is right next to the Ace of Cups, there could be two potential partners coming into your field, and it will be up to you to choose which one's the Devil and which one's the partner. Generally, there's a higher sexual attraction to the one that isn't for us, so just keep that in mind as you're going through the formation of these relationships. Sexuality fades. Values and beliefs don't. So make sure that you are aware of that as you're moving through the week this week, guys. It's about the long-term manifestation of a relationship, not the passion that comes in with the newness of a relationship. But overall, I really am excited for you guys with new passionate beginnings this week, whether it's in a love relationship or at work. Because you do have a lot of pentacles in your reading as well, it is indicating to me that your work is going through a bit of a metamorphosis as well. For some of you, I do feel like there are people at work that you could be romantically entangling yourself with, and it could be a little bit of a issue with restrictions that you might face as a couple because of the work environment. So if this was you, there are chains around you holding you back from the love that is between you. So just keep that in mind. It's not no, don't do it. It's think about, are you willing to give up your job for this person? And if so, isn't a job worth a relationship that's going to go the distance? So these are all the things that I feel like will be coming up in relationship for you. Just remember to keep it simple, simplicity. Put your energy into the basics and let go of access. As I said, it is about balance this week because you do have a lot of exciting, new, passionate energy coming through. You need to keep it simple and make sure that you're not overdoing it this week, because the changes that you're going through are quite significant at this point. So with change coming up, it's basically an indication that this is positive change. See how it says that the changes that you're going through are positive? It's just a indication that no matter what the devil is in your environment, you are in such a light energy field and new beginning right now that the excitement of all of this needs to be grounded through some negative reflections coming to keep you down so that you can not fly away with the fairies. And that's a good thing, I think, because ultimately it leads to an outcome of light. So see the light within yourself and everyone else. And basically what that's saying is make sure that you are seeing your own beauty, seeing your own passion, seeing your own value in relationship. You have so much to offer another person. What are those things that you're offering the other person? Are you seeing it within yourself? Are you truly valuing the things that you do that make you love you? And I think that when we have that light in our field and we're emanating that light to the experience as a whole, generally we can find that all of the things that we're putting out come back to us in this beautiful, loving, romantic relationship that I see coming through for you. And I feel like there's an internal love of self that has to come in this week in order to manifest the highest potential partner that you have in the field. So generally, overall, what an exciting week. Just remember, this is a fated experience. So there is a potential soulmate in your field this week, and that's amazing. That only happens a couple of times in the lifetime, guys. So I really hope you have an amazing week. Please do tell me what's happening in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what's going on for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.